Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your bonus read for Tuesday, the 22nd of October. I'm just going to get straight into your reading this morning, so I'm not got anything to say. How's that? We're just getting. I'm going to use the Gothic Tarot by Anne Stokes here this morning. My little bit of a contribution towards Halloween. Beautiful deck. Really nice pictures. Oh, the cards are very lively here. Alrighty. Okay, so, oh, very nice. We have the King of Wands coming out here. So isn't it beautiful? Look at the picture on the card. It's absolutely beautiful. So the King of Wands is a card that represents the fire signs, Leo, Sag, and Aries. Now, this person is very attractive. They've learned to work their way to the top, so they're often in positions of leadership. Can be a business owner as well, but someone who leads, someone who is very powerful in their own right. They are very passionate about what they do. Everything's done, to the nth degree. Behind the King of Wands, I have the Queen of Swords here. So the Queen of Swords is a person who represents the air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. She is very ready to speak her truth. She is very direct, very straightforward. She holds her sword in her hand, so she's a good communicator. But she definitely knows what she wants to say. I find her very, she often represents having a good sense of humour as well, being able to hold good conversation. Oh, very interesting. So I have the Knight of Wands here. So the Knight of Wands is, about, a lot of people sort of talk about the one night stand, quick in and out. This knight isn't staying around for the long haul. He's very much about passion, drive and energy, but not about something long term. It could be that you're approaching some sort of situation here with a lot of passion. Nine of Swords is behind this. There's some sort of relationship on offer here that you see as only being short term or a bit of a fling. That's very interesting because the Nine of Swords is the card of worry, anxiety. The High Priestess is here. Okay, all right. So for some of you here, this is some sort of opportunity, relationship, something you have sort of gone into thinking it's possible. There's some sort of concern and worry here that you've got something that isn't for the long haul, or you're looking at this through your past eyes here, and you feel that this person that you've come across is maybe not in something for the long haul here. But the universe here is saying, use your intuition here. Learn to feel this out. Don't take this as being, don't look at it through your past glasses. Don't look at it through your past eyes. Don't look at it through your personal filters. Look at it for what it really is. Don't worry and stress about what it isn't. Okay. There's a lot of messages coming here through on this one, so there's people that need to hear this. So you may have embarked on something new and you don't think the other person's investing the same way you are. Okay, so I have the Ace of Pentacles coming straight out. Now, there's an appearance here. Again, we did have this card come out in the What's Cracking reading. This is about stability. It's building a future, something stable, something that's built on, that it's financially stable, that it's full of resources. It's something very solid that you are being offered here to move forward on. Okay, Five of Swords coming out. Again, a What's Cracking. So both of them were in the What's Cracking reading. The Five of Swords talks about, as I always see it, winning the battle, not the war. This is that feeling of moving away from something because it wasn't bringing you in what you wanted. And even though you're enjoying it or liking where you were, you're walking away because it's not representing the win that you wanted. It's not bringing you in. It's not bringing you in what you wanted, basically. The Temperance card is here. So we've got divine timing, finding balance, trying to get something in order, your world in order here. I might pull another card before I... Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so the universe is sort of saying here that what you wanted is right in front of you here, but you need to bring in balance to see what's there, because you're looking at this in a... Maybe you're looking at it from a more negative perspective rather than a positive perspective, because it's almost like the universe is saying here, this is yours, we've brought it forward, we've given you what you wanted. Why are you looking at it this way? Okay. We do have the Emperor coming through here. So you're dealing with someone who's very knowledgeable, very experienced, maybe a little bit controlling, likes to have things their way. Let's keep going. And we do have the Magician coming through as well. You've got someone who here who's very strong, very powerful. With the Sun, again a repeat card from What's Cracking reading. These are all major arcana here. In fact, you've got another major, so we've got 4 major arcana sitting here. So this is quite an important event here. Someone is coming in or has come into your life here that is showing you, you know, it's sort of like the teacher here. It's like you're trying to manifest something, and someone here is either giving you ideas or supporting your ideas to make something work or to make something effective. Okay, then we have the Fool. Well, there you go. So another major arcana. Great big step, great big leap into the unknown here. And then we have the Empress. This is really beautiful, guys. Okay, so I have the Emperor and the Empress here. And I have the Knight of Swords. So there's a truth being given here. So something's being presented to you here. Someone's telling you the truth. So if you've doubted something or you were unsure of something, you've got someone who's being very direct and straightforward with you here. So some of you could have met someone here or have someone coming into your life that's showing you the way forward. This person is quite powerful. They are very... Sometimes Spirit uses words and I think, really? Where does that come from? They are very well-versed is what they're saying to me. And I think, oh, that's really weird. I think that what Spirit is saying is that this person knows what they're doing. They're very awake. They're very aware of what's happening in the world and how to move forward. But for some reason, you're not trusting this energy here. And I feel that it's because you're looking through the eyes of the past. You're not looking forward here. It's like you may be of... you're measuring it on past experience. Okay, so you're measuring something on your past experiences. You're not allowing this energy to come through. It's almost like with the Five of Swords here. You're stopping the energy because you don't trust it. So I do have the Emperor and the Empress in this reading, which always talks... The Empress talks about brand new life, new birth. The Emperor talks about leading. They are part of a divine union. And the Sun and the Magician is here with the Fool. So I'm thinking something has been manifested here. You've manifested something that's completely pure and really right for you. But you're still looking at it through the eyes of someone who's been hurt, in pain, fought a lot. This is offering you... There's 2 cards of manifestation here. This situation's offering you a very stable future. This person is very true. They're very direct. They're not trying to be something they're not. It looks like you're going to take a leap of faith with this person, though. Okay, so we do have this idea. Yeah, this is where it's sort of coming from here. That maybe you're embarking on something. You're standing in your truth, which is really good. But you're embarking on something with someone that looks to you like it might be trickery or, you know, something that's not permanent. You're not trusting. And it's worrying you. And the universe is saying here, you need to trust your intuition in this regard. This person is good and true, but you're not seeing it that way. It's a really nice reading. I'm just going to put a couple more cards on it, see if I can give you... Oh, well, there you go. Perhaps those are the two we want. So I have two cards that have just jumped out here, the Eight of Swords and the King of Swords. So I think you know, when you look at it like that, it's like you're worrying about something that is, you're stuck in your own head, worrying about something that is not right. You're dealing with someone here who is absolutely 100% truthful, direct. They're not leading you down the garden path. You don't have to not trust that. So you are embarking on something new and trusting the person that you are working with. Could be that you're starting out on some sort of business enterprise, or maybe a romantic opportunity where you're not trusting the universe in the direction that the universe is leading you here. So they've brought something in for you here and you're still not trusting. Use your intuition. Use your intuition. There's a great deal of joy and happiness here and a brand new start. So it's lovely. Okay. And I have the card of Fork in the Road. So there is something that's taking you in a different direction here. It sort of makes me think of something where perhaps you'd always been going one way and thought that the way you saw things was the right way to go. But somebody's showing you something new and different here, and because it doesn't fit with your schema of things, you're sort of trying to go into another direction and maybe fight against it. But they're just saying don't fight against it, work with it, use your intuition, this is good. Okay, so Fork in the Road, the essential meaning here is time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. Considering the consequences, wow. Every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or choosing right? Will you take the road less travelled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it's an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. And that's what I always say to people. When you have a choice, you can't pick the wrong way. But make sure when you're picking or choosing a way to travel, that you pick what's best for you. You're not going with what's best for everybody else, what people are telling you is best, that you're picking a way because it's the right way for you. If you don't want to move forward on something and you don't trust it, that's fine. Then you don't have to move in that direction. But most of all, trust your intuition and pick what's right for you. Have a wonderful Tuesday.